and then mute the stream malarkey while we wait while this all starts up. Come on. No, not quite there. Come on. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm muted. Oh, an advert for the Oculus. I've just installed 2 of those in our Digital Humanities Centre. Yes, we get to play with all the toys at work. Anyway, welcome back stream. Coop Live with me, and we're going to start off by doing something I've been meaning to do for a while, since I got the necessaries, and we're going to go for a full set of platinum armor. Why not? It's the same as diamonds. And Potter's running off to the store. Probably going to get nibbles. Yeah, that should be pretty much everything we need in there. So we've got nice platinum armor, all nice and platinumy. And I've been doing, well, you saw in the announcement, if you saw the announcement, I've been doing a little bit of work down here, and we were after this fella, the mana infused chicken. So yeah, these are now pretty much all done with. We're getting to the point where there's very little left to breed, I think. Very little left. We've got the iridium chicken. You can come up here. Over you go. And we should have in there a mana infused and a whole bunch of nuggets and ingots and all sorts of things. So anyway, I hope everybody's had a good weekend, and a good week actually, for that matter. And mine has been pretty good. Truth, yeah. Well, I say truth be known. It's why would I not tell you the truth? But yeah, yeah, mine's been pretty good, and getting slowly getting back on top of the life itself, life and more life. Don't know how much iridium. I actually don't even know what we use iridium for in the new version of. So we use iridium for what? We make iridium seeds. We can make an iridium block, an iridium gear, which will make a metal press. Okay, that wasn't overly exciting. What else we got? Pulverized iridium, iridium nuggets. We use that to make hardened iridium glass. So it must be something. I'm guessing there's something to do with reactors going on here. Flux capacitor reinforced. Cool. There's all sorts of interesting stuff. This is, oh yeah, and then you're into cryo-stabilized flux ducts and yeah, all good stuff. Anyway, let's stop looking at recipes and decide what we're going to do today. I'm going to sleep quickly because it's dark and nobody likes the dark. I wonder what that was over there then. It's not, it's a windmill turning. In fact, let me get rid of you. And let me get rid of you. You do not belong in here. We'll pick you up and we'll pick you up because you do belong in the machine room. So last episode, last stream, we faffed around with some various bits and pieces. I want the facade. I want those cloche. Well, I probably don't need those right away, actually. I do need cables. Do I have cables? Not in there, I don't. Do I have cables in? I've got cables in there. Good. So, let's get on. This episode, this stream, I'm so used to recording videos. I've been recording videos all day today as well, so... this stream, oh, hang on, I've just had my dinner and I'm going to have to Bit of spicy salami sausage. Yum yum. Lovely going down, not so nice when it gets jammed in your teeth. Right, so what I wanted to do was I just wanted to have a look under here. That was... we're going to need more concrete if we're going to do that though, aren't we? And I bet I didn't bring any with me. What I'm toying with is the idea of moving this, because if you recall, we've got a facade here running through to this. I want to get a laser connector on the top of there, so I'd like to move that underneath, and just to make life a little bit easier, let me just get back into bat form. It'll be quicker. Well, we just whiz over and go and find some concrete. And there we go. Right, find me some I'm sure it's in. You know, I forgot I've got that remote thing again. Concrete, wrong kind of concrete. Concrete floor. That'll do. Because what we can do here is find some water. Hello water, and we'll just dump that in. And there we go, all sorted. We need some doors on this place as well. Right, so if we were to take you out of here and go and grab this is power out, so we'll take that out of the loop. We're going to come down there and we are going to set that to output, and we are going to apply the connector here, and then we're going to apply that there. You are going to be called power out again. Okay, and then we'll take a facade. Actually, I didn't need to do that, did I? No. And that goes in there like that. Perfect. And we should be able to do the edit channel is an input extract. That's the beastie. Okay, so we should be good there, and if I were to cook something, that would all work fine. But the reason I wanted that is I wanted to place that up here, because I want to be able to transmit a laser power out of this, and laser seems to be the better way of going. Now we need to bring our, we've got a pulver. Oh, hang on, let me get this going. That needs to go in there, but we need water and it needs juice, and that needs to be an input. Okay, well, we'll leave that there for now. And very quiet tonight. I noticed Rorax was commenting on the relative quietness of Twitch for Minecraft, and I think there was 57 people watching Minecraft videos at the time, which does seem very low. But I wonder whether when people are moving over onto other services, and the reason I say that is, what can I get rid of here? Hang on. Can I get rid of the facade? I can. Actually, no, I want the facade. Anything else I can get rid of there? We'll keep the anvil. I think we need everything, don't we? That isn't necessary, I don't think. Right, yeah. So I wonder sometimes whether there's another, I'm trying to think of the service now. Tango Tech uses it. And I wonder whether people are moving off of Twitch and onto other streaming services. I mean, it's no biggie if they are. Oh, I meant to get connectors. Connect. That's... have we got any connectors? Let's have a look. We have. Give me all of those, please. It takes a short while, but at least it works. And we are going to place this, well, first things first, we'll come in here and we're going to come in there as well. And we are going to place the pulverizer in here. It's going to have no inputs or outputs enabled for the time being. And yeah, it's very quiet, in fact. And that can be, what did we call it? You were furnace, you are pulverizer. And we want to take this and have an input there. Okay. And then finally, last but by no means least, and I don't know whether this is going to work very well, so we're going to pop the charger on top of the pulverizer. And we're going to come around here with another connector. And this is going to be the charger. And we shall link and insert into that. So that's now got juice as well. We're going to get you, and can you mimic that? I think you can. No, hang on. No, you can't. Okay. Where did that go? Did I lose it? I meant there was a reason I brought that purple clay out of the thing, and the reason was I wanted it. Yeah, I can't do it. It's in the drawer system. Yeah. So yeah, this week let's think what's been going off. Right. Well, let's get the important bits of the news out of the way, especially now there's two of you. I lost another £3.5 this week, making it a total of 2 stone 3.5 pounds lost since I started my diet and fitness regime. So, oh hello, you went there, did you? Okay. So yeah, that was nice, as you can imagine. Right, you need to go in there. Much better. And then this thing here, this I want to move somewhere else. One of the reasons why I wanted the laser on it. Oh, there's one of you again now. I don't know what's going on with whether there is a real shortage of just people watching or what, but we got that. Have we got a lever? Oop. Yes. Give me a lever, please. No, just the one. Oh well. Actually, that can't go there. So just the one was handy, because we're going to take that off here. Because we're going to stick a laser on here. And then we need, is it a wrench? I think there might be is there a laser wrench of some description? Yeah, we need one of those. Have I not got one of those? Okay, let's have a look. That was obviously something we lost in the process then. Enori crystal, iron, and basic coil. So we need redstonia and black quartz. Alright, so we need got some black quartz. Have I got any redstonia? No. Redstonia we need redstone for, I believe. So we can grab that. And we'll get the other stuff while we're at it. Okay. Let me have a look. Laser wrench uses that. That uses redstonia, which is basically redstone in front of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those, and then that uses those, and those are iron. 1, 2. And then we can make the wrench, and we should be able to link them up, and the world will be good and happy. Oh, is the world ever good and happy? I'm never so sure these days. I always like to think that the world is good and happy, but you know, the reality might not be quite so. Oh, I didn't bring any gold. Right, which means we need to go back anyway. So yeah, what else has gone on this weekend? This week, apart from losing weight, obviously been doing badminton, keeping fit. I know it's a sick word, but there you go. This is what I get up to. Get me 8 of those, and we need that, and that around. Oh crap! Where? Oh, I know where it is. I'm just sat thinking, where is that? And it's still in the paddle. Okay, and we can yeah. So yeah, got the badminton. I've finally got my my tube for carrying shuttlecocks. Yeah, I said it. So one of the things, because I've never been much of a racket sport player at all. Okay, let me. Alright, and there we go, linked. So, and you know, you don't burn when you go through that. Okay, let me just get out of this for a second. That's pretty cool. I like that as an effect. So we got that, we've got most of the things in and running. The other thing we're going to need is, we need to get what? Is there anything like a pump? You got the fluid pump from Immersive, and that is about it. So here is a question. Oops. Well, not as much of a question as things. But we've got iron, and iron. So all of that is doable. We've got plenty of iron. We can work with that. I just need to go and check my little iridium. Where's he gone? He's here. Look. Right. Come here, you. We'll grab your poop while we're at it. Right, so the mana infused chickens. The recipe, we can obviously get it from a chicken, and we can. There is no breeding of that chicken. Okay, so you can go in there. Mana infused chicken. What do we use that for? Stuff. Mithril. Mana infused plate. Oh, I don't know. It's used for something, and we want it because we're going to have all the chickens. That's as simple as it, as easy as it gets, really. When it comes down to brass tacks, this is we want it because we haven't got it, and yeah, that's sufficiently good reason for me. That can go in, that can go in there. We need you, that can go in there, that can go in. I need that, and there's a reason why I need that. Moving wand is the reason we need that. I need to get an illumination one, don't I, as well? So, night time, let me just jump outside. So, we've explored a fair bit. I'm wondering whether just to explore over this way and see if we can't find some more interesting terrain. We've done over there. I've got a few things. I think we're gonna have a little fly and talk for a moment. Just go out and see what we can find. We actually need to go and have a look at Potter's Base again today, because apparently she's improved the visitor centre. That's what the platform was, by the way. It was a visitor centre. The visitor centre. So yeah, that was a thing. So what else has been going on, really? Well, first things first, while I remember, I will not be streaming next weekend. I'll try to remember to mention it again at the end, and obviously, if I can, mention it other times as well. Got my lad down for the weekend, so yeah, it's just not really... It's not viable to stream when Jack's about, because he wants to get in on the action. It's like many kids of his generation, his dream job is to be a professional YouTuber. And you really can't tell a 10 or 11 or even a 12-year-old about the simple move for seed oil. Okay. About the simple realities of, I mean, I ain't professional by any stretch of the imagination. I'm the opposite of professional. My career is completely unrelated to this, and will almost certainly remain so. I'm firmly of the opinion that Minecraft and, well, YouTube is a very, very, very limited career option for a very small select few. For those who are, well, for want of a better phrase, talented. They have the talent to entertain. They can do this for a living, and people will watch, and they will get enough views and all of that stuff. Me, I just enjoy playing the game and sharing whatever I come up with, whatever random bizarre ideas I come up with when it comes to building stuff. So I can't imagine myself ever being professional. I wouldn't want to be. I generally do think it's not a secure career option. And it's interesting because I was watching. So I used to be a long-term viewer of Generic B, and Chris. Oh, hello. I don't really need you though, because you are syrup. Syrupy cow. Yeah, I used to be a long-term viewer of Generic B, back when he did Minecraft videos, and for a small amount of time after he stopped doing Minecraft videos as well. If I'm being... Oh, hello, that's a rare sight, a zombie. Now, I stopped watching for a number of reasons. I want to try out this bow. For a number of reasons. Yeah, you're dead. Partially because, I'm more of a Minecraft player. I also think, personally, at the time, he took a turn to the type of YouTuber who panders to his audience and does the silly, stupid, screaming, noisy style of video. My personal views. This is, if you like him, you like him. If you don't, you don't. I don't particularly like that style of video, so I didn't watch it. But the other thing that I found particularly annoying was whenever YouTube, and you get this with other well-known YouTubers, Jim Sterling will criticise YouTube an awful lot for what he considers to be, stupid decisions. And whilst I would not disagree that some of the decisions that YouTube makes are stupid, and some of them are not the best ideas, or could have been thought through better, I would go as far as to say that if you are a YouTuber, you're running on a platform which provides you with a service for free. Totally for free. You know, I mean, they only make money off your videos if you monetize them and people view them and watch the adverts, much the same way you do. It's, you know, it is an entirely free service. And if you believe the stats and you believe the hype that, you know, that YouTube themselves press, they don't make money. They lose money doing this, and I can actually honestly understand that, because I've got well over 2,000 videos on YouTube, and each one is in the region of 2 gigabytes each. So, you know, I've got what, 2.5, maybe 3 terabytes of video stored on their servers, which they're not charging me anything for. Which is one of the reasons I can never understand why people go, oh, you know, you're going to take your video down. If it's like, why would I? It's a free hard drive. At the very least, I can always get back to some of my old ones. God knows why I'd want to. Some of them make me cringe, but you know, cool, big ravines, but nothing actually. Oh, hello. There's some icy bits over there. Oh, and you are very dark. What are you? Resonant Ender. I've got 3 of you. I don't need any more Resonant Ender cows. So when people grumble that the service that they have based their living on but they paid nothing for is doing something which adversely affects them, I find it a little bit ironic. You know, it's realistically, when you get down to brass tacks, Google owe these people nothing. Nada. Zip. Bugger all. Because realistically, if they're not making money, then the successful YouTubers are paying for the service for the people who don't generate cash. It's, to me, seems very, very simple economics. And I think as long as Google are successful and YouTube is popular. I'll not use the word successful in business sense. It's not successful at all, because it loses money. So, yeah, you know, it is a bizarre setup. And for example, the classic one, the one that I know Generic B did a video on, which is one of the reasons why I could really stop watching him. I'd started more or less stop watching him anyway, but and a few others people had a little complain about, little grizzle, little bleat, little grumble, if you like, was the advertising thing. You know, when the advertisers said that we don't want our products associated with certain things, you know, people who swear, people who have extremist views, you know, things that you don't want your product associated with, and they basically demonetized a whole load of people's videos because they didn't meet the criteria that the advertisers, the people who were paying, had specified. Not YouTube, this is the advertisers. And they basically, people threw their toys out the pram, and I almost went into TFC mode then and started getting those pumpkins for lights. He says TFC mode as he flies around as a bat. But yeah, so I see no problem with YouTube making changes to their service. It is their service. It's not a subscription service. I haven't paid them anything to use their service. You could, at a stretch, say I paid them in advertising revenue they've generated from my videos. But that is only at a stretch. That is not really the fact of, you know, it's just, that's the way it goes. And so to sit there complaining about it just seems to me to be very, very petty, trivial almost. Come on, there's got to be something out. I mean, there's a very nice mountain. It's lovely. Is that a desert? Oh, hello. It's not going to be a very big desert though. There's a village though. We'll have that. Liquid concrete, got you. Yeah, it's just, as I say, it baffles me. It really does, the thoughts that someone is complaining about a service for which they pay nothing. You know, if it was, I mean, like, I use and store all of my backup files on Amazon S3 storage. It's not the cheapest storage in the world. Actually, no, it probably is the cheapest. Let me have a look. You got. Oh, I'm intrigued. Hang on. And I don't know if this works. It doesn't. Damn it. Okay. We need to find another way to capture and transport villagers then, don't we? Yeah, so I use Amazon S3 storage. It's reasonably inexpensive. Take the lot. In that it is... I'm trying to think, how much does it cost? I think it's about £57-58. It's something. It's not. It's not trivial, but it's not stupidly pricey. You know what I mean? It's a kind of what I would call a reasonable price. And you know, if they came along and said, right, you know, you bought this service from us, it's unlimited storage, and it's this amount of much money, but we're changing the terms of your contract, and now it's no longer unlimited storage. You can only upload 2 terabytes. Well, I've got a right to be pissed off at that point, because this is a service I'm paying for now. This is a service which someone is changing the contract that I undertook with them. And I think that to me is the significant difference. I'm going to just check out the centre of this island, and then we'll head back and do something else, seeing as we're not really finding anything greatly useful. Yeah, as I say, it's a shame, but I think the other thing with all YouTubers and with all things, actually, wow, pink sheep, weren't these quite rare, the pink sheep? I seem to recall that they were supposed to be reasonably low. Nah, forget it. She says there's another one sails in over the horizon. Completely forgot what I was saying now. And the more beer, that always helps. Well, I think this island here is singularly uninhabited. There really isn't much on here at all. Big mountain. Got a big mountain. But I don't think we're going to find anything particularly useful. So we might as well go and try and get on and get some greenhouse area done. And yeah, we need to do. Let me just check. I think this has got. No, it doesn't actually. Okay. Mod pack blindness. You play too many mod packs, you can't remember what each mod pack's got in it. So yeah, the to me, I'm just happy that YouTube exists. I'm happy that there's a service which I can use, and which, even though I don't do this professionally or for a living, allows me to make enough money to buy things like, you know, this thing here, this microphone, and pays for my hobby to some degree. Always helps. Everything's good. Right, we need to see if I go. I think my portal comes out somewhere else, my nether portal, and I'm not sure whether I actually feel confident or brave enough to brave the nether again yet. I should do. I mean, I'm decked out, but there you go. Ooh, let's have a look. It's a nice ravine down there. Oh, it is a nice ravine. Nothing really outstanding. Oh, hello. More landmass that we've not uncovered. We'll follow this round as we go home. Yeah, so I think the next thing we want to do, we've got the cows in. We've got a reasonable things. I need to get that generator powered up and ready and working as we want it to be. Yeah, it's just a tiny little island, isn't it? There's really nothing on here worth speaking of. What was I speaking of? Yeah, so we'll get that sorted. I think we'll just push in. I think we'll push in a immersive engineering pump and see how we go from there. Now this should be bringing us over to Jeremy's place. Oh, and there's Joe. And where we go? We should be getting close to Jeremy's place. I think it's over this way. Somewhere there is a huge construct. Oh, there we go. I still love it every time I see that, you know. And it's just, I think the thing that gets me with this is it's so simple. I mean, the colour palette is only there's only two blocks. You know, there's marble and there's netherrack, or nether brick, I should say, and grass, and that's it. Two whole blocks. Jeremy, get your ass on here and get this finished. I want to watch it. I want to come visit it when it's done. Yeah, it's impressive. Right, so we'll get back. We'll get that dynamo automated for extra power. Because we're going to need power, because I want to use those garden cloches, and I'm not sure how much they drain, but I think it's fairly hefty. It's not lazy, it's there for a reason. We'll get that going, we'll get the cloches in. I'm wondering whether we should get some traditional fields going around the place as well. These areas here are ideal for some large scale fields. Some areas not so much. If we just come, where are we? I must be getting close to home. But something like this, getting a field and farm is very easy to do, and hiding the water source blocks is very easy as well. Okay, here we go. Not so easy around here, however. Yeah, it is a bit of a print issue. Right, first things first then, let's stop being a bat for a while, and let's quickly sleep the night off, get the place a little bit lighter, and actually try and do some stuff, because I've spent 40 minutes into the stream and I really haven't actually achieved that much. Now I need to go and grab, let me go and get some eggs. One, two, three. I'd like to hatch some vanilla, ordinary, bog standard chickens. Oh, I left the door open. That was very bad of me. Have we got Melissa's? No, we haven't. Alright. So let's hatch some everyday eggs. Some normal chucks. And the nice thing with this hatchery is the fact that you can just pop them in and they'll hatch quite happily off their own back, which, well, they'll not, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say here. Okay, we got you, bit of you, bit of you, and bit of you. Protein, not a shake, obviously. And done. Alright. Are all of these guys depositing their drops okay as well? Oh, you did, yeah. I think so. Okay, that's good. So those chickens are going to come in handy later. But right now what we need to do is get rid of that lot. Go and put some of this away. We want you. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't really need that and don't need that. I'll keep the anvil. I can't remember what I'm carrying it around for. So we need to make a pump. And a pump requires 9 iron plates. And if I jump in here, no, it's in my inventory. 9 iron plates, and we're going to make some pipe. And then we need 3, 4 and 1. I think that's right. Okay, and then we'll take you and those, and that makes me one of those. That's fine. We're not going to faff around with that, however, because we're going to use red net. I need connectors again. Did I put them in there? Connectors and, oh, not red net, X net. Get the right mod. I do need, however, need a couple of buckets of water. No, I don't. Because those will do the trick nicely. Yeah. So what we need to do is we need to pump water into that generator, and we need to find a way to hide it. Hide the actual water production without it being too noisy. This is going to be awkward, isn't it? So what we need to do, I think, is just wait for the lag. Oh, for crying out loud, come on. Yeah, we can work this. We can work this, definitely. So if I get this and place it into the world, say here. No, let's go down one. And then do one again, and then we'll put sushi. There are many things in this world that I can't stand, and sushi is one of them. Get my chisel. Chisel that up into something that is obviously man-made. Just one of my personal preferences. If you're going to start trying to hide things underground, where you may then go and tunnel later. Well, I'd agree with you. Fish. I don't eat fish, really. I will eat cod now and again, but for the most part, no, I don't eat fish. There's a very good reason why I don't eat fish, and that is purely and simply the damn stuff is a toxic, poisonous death trap. Many years ago, back in the day when I was but a whippersnapper, I worked for the health service, the good old National Health Service of the United Kingdom. Okay, so you are water out. You are pump power. Yeah, so I used to work for the National Health Service. And one of my duties was compiling the figures for oh, okay, that's fine, we'll take that one out. I compiled the figures for the toxicity. I need a connector there. So that was water out, that is water in. Yeah, so we used to, basically I would compile the shellfish toxicity report and the sea fish, not just shellfish, all fish, but you know, shellfish was usually the main culprit for the North Sea, and I never touched fish. I've never touched fish since. No, the toxicity is measured. One of the measures of toxicity is a thing called mice. Believe it or not. Right, so that's water. Right, let me just get this one. This is the power in, so that needs to be insert. Okay, that's fine. That's getting power. Then we need to make a fluid, and this one is going to take, sorry, I know I'm kind of create, and that's an extraction. We'll just take it, well, we'll go for a maximum 1000 millibuckets per tick, and we'll keep 16,000 in the tank, maybe. And then we're going to push this into an insert. So that should be that will push water in there from there, and it will take it over there. Right. Yeah, so fish is measured weekly. They take samples from the North Sea, or they did, I don't know whether they still do. And they measure them for how poisonous they are, and the measure is actually mice, believe it or not. So it is where's my hammer? Facing side fluid input output, there we go. How are you doing now? I think this needs a lever off the top of my head, because I keep on making these mistakes. So the fish are measured and they measured in mice, as I mentioned. I think I mentioned. If I didn't mention, and I've definitely mentioned, if I got around to mentioning. And this is the basic, I can't remember the exact quantity, but what we're talking about here is, come on, come on, do your thing. You've got power. That's on. That's doing fluid. That's doing fluid. So why is that not taking fluid? XNet. Oh yeah, how's it going? First chat of the night. It's been deathly quiet. Why is this not working then? Let me have a look. So we're doing extracting from the north. Let's just take that down to 50 millibuckets a tick, and we'll keep it at just at 1 millibucket. Why is that not getting juice? Extract, insert. Extract from power, insert it in there. We're extracting the power from there and inserting it into that. These pumps of the it's the sidedness of these bloody things again, without a shadow of a doubt. Okay. Fluid input. I can't really. That's facing. Okay. No connection there. Fluid output. Haha. We're off. Thank you. It was I'd obviously managed to set the thingy wrong, the hoofer. Right, so that's water going in. I think we're good there. What we are going to do is we're going to up that to 250. That'll be fast enough. I don't think we need it any faster. Although, you know what? There is actually no. Let's do a bucket every 20 ticks. Right, we can hide that away now, and the world will be good and happy. So yeah, the toxicity of fish. The toxicity of fish. It sounds like a. I don't know what it sounds like, to be honest. It sounds like something for definite. Okay, and we shall fill this in. And I know I could just fly over as a bat, but I'm trying to cut down on the amount of bat flying. For the same reason that I like to not use certain bits and pieces, you know. Right. However, I'm going to go back flying now because I do need to jump in, and we need to replace that, and we need to go and get a bit more dirt to fill in that hole, and the world will be good. And then we can we need to also milk some cows, and probably find some little baby chickens who are going to just go over here for now until they grow up big and strong. They're just, all they do is poop. Cluck and poop. Okay, got those. And then we shall very quickly milk the cattle again. And here's the first, if you've never seen it before, this is cows being milked by a bat. And done. Right, let's leave those to grow up and get the dirt that we came for. Right, bang, thank you. Didn't really want 2 stacks, but that's fine. Oh, know what I did want though? I wanted some more facade. Hang on. No, I think I did put it away, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. Facade. Lovely. La la la. And right. So we'll just fill this hole in and make it all nice and fill it inness with some more. Yeah, that'll do. Like I say, I didn't need 2 stacks. And then we can just whiz over here and we can start making some sense of this, which probably wants us to go there. Now what I am thinking is that we should have a facade there to cover that one up, and then that can go back in there, and you none the wiser that that is, you know, doing its thing. Let me go and grab the tank of fuel. As a bat, of course. Right, I would like this tank here, please. It's not full, but it doesn't matter. We'll fill this one up in the absence of that. These take up to 20, as I said. They've improved the amount of, I mean, 20 buckets of anything is a pretty good standard for these. So portable tanks, and there. Do we have what wrenches do we have? Wooden wrench for chisels and bits, actually additions, extra utils, forestry, redstone. How do you? Well, that ain't working. Have we got any other kind of wrench for this? I mean, I can't imagine you're gonna play nicely. No. See, I want this to go into that. Crescent hammer, of course. Tin and iron. Which of course is not in this system. I'm very tempted to get rid of the storage drawers, you know, and just dump everything into a giant chest. Oh dear. But, oh well. We shall, 1, 2, 3, and silver, aluminium, tin, thank you. Now what was that bloody, what's the mod that Vasky created? The, oh god, let me just, there was a mod that combines all of the you can put all of the wrenches and it basically just changes automatically to suit, and I cannot for the life of me remember what the hell it is. It did the same for the book. There we go. Right, so you are generating a large amount of power. You are not using a great deal amount of power, but Morpho tool, yeah. It's not in here. Alright, well there you go. The only other thing I wanted to do was this. And the reason for that was you cannot, if you take the moving wand, you pick up the charging station. You cannot put it in there. You can't shift click, everything just takes it away and moves it in there. So the best way I found to do it is to dump it in there and then you're off. And that's how I got around it. Just use a hopper. Right. Let's stop. Oh, well, let me get rid of this as well. And that and that and that. Those can go away. That can go away. We'll just drop the anvil off down here temporarily. And right, we need to think about a greenhouse solution. It's a shame water. I don't think waterstone hydrates. It's a shame it doesn't, but there you go. Water mill. Is there anything that will actually water trap? What are spawn coordinates? Oh, they are, roughly speaking, -232, 214. -232, 214. Give or take a chunk. Right, where am I? Where do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Will these, I mean, I'm guessing this will grow in the cloche. Waystone. Growth crystals, yeah, that's a good point. They do hydrate, don't they? Well, if we can find them anyway. I think it's a pulsar, isn't it? No. All right. Growth crystals failed to find. At Mystic Crops. Where are they? I know they're Mystic Crops item. They don't want to play though, do they? They're not jumping out the screen at us. Soul glass, Inferium furnace, seed reprocessor, weatherproof blocks. Almost looks like this version doesn't have growth crystals. Intriguing. Alright, anyway, we're not using those. So right, we are going to grab a hammer, and we're going to come in, and I think we'll come in at the same level. We're not going to go, I was planning originally to be further away, but I think it would not be in our best interests to do so. So if we go with here, then we go 1, 2, 3, and then 1. And 1. This will make sense, I promise. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 1. And we want to come to that level. No, well, not quite that level. Not with the blockinator anyway. Yeah, mystical. They're in Skyfact. They maybe haven't been updated in this version of the pack yet. That's the only thing I can think of. But it doesn't matter. What would be nice is if this stuff would go away. Would be very nice actually. I never realised, to be honest, how powerful the garden cloche was in immersive until I played with it in Sky Factory recently, and then I've absolutely fallen in love with the damn machine. It's almost like hatchery for crops, and it is stupidly powerful. Let me just come to there. That will get us that way. We'll go there and there and there and there and there and there and there. Right, so the question is, how deep is the next thing? Oh, right. They've obviously blocked that one. Inferium, mind you, again, it is seriously OP. You can in Sky Factory, because I did. Right, so how big? How big do we want this space to be? Yeah. Yep. Right, where are we? I'm lost again. I'm so easily confused. I think it's age. It is, but it does one crop really. Oh, bum! It does one crop really fast. I think that will be deep enough for now, maybe. Where do we go with this build? Again, I want to bring it out to here. I'm hesitant to use clay again, but I'm gonna. And of course, what other colour clay would you use for a greenhouse? Oh, yeah. Actually, no. We may have enough. We'll take what we got, and we'll take a chance. We can always cook more. And that will go in there. Right, clay. Clay should be... Here we go. Say, we can always make more. We've got a chicken that poops clay, so that in itself is not a problem. And we've got a powered furnace now, which, you know, doesn't actually faff around, which also is not a problem. Yeah, it works on my pack, in my version of the pack, which is, to be fair, a slightly bastardized version, because, you know, we really need to get that sped up as well, don't we? But it doesn't matter, that will do for now. Partially because I just can't. I can't get the damn. Let me go back in. We need to take out this wall here. And this wall here. And we're going to do, let me have a look, to there. I think that will be fine, yeah. And then we can come to here. Oops, didn't mean to take that one out. Oh, and I didn't mean to do that either. God damn it. Oh well, it doesn't matter. This will be hidden. or at least a big chunk of it will be. Yeah, is your question. What colour is a greenhouse? I'll be honest, I make this joke every time. It's probably getting a little bit old, but it's one of the only ones I've got. So, you know, pity me. Oh dear. And let me just. Oh, it's a bit dark when you're not as a bat, but we'll quickly fix that in a mo. We'll go back to bat mode while we're doing it because it's night and dark. We'll. Oh no! Hang on, that's fine because we're only taking out. We're only taking out that, and then we'll just come down here. Like so, I'm going to swap you back out for a pick just so we don't keep making that same mistake. Yeah, do we want to go? Let's have a look. It does need to go up one, doesn't it? Doesn't take long though. Yeah, there you go. So we have 1, 2, I think 1, 2, 3, and then that's fine actually. I don't need to be here, or here, or here. But we do need to change to the green here. And yeah, carry on with the Teletubby Land theme. Just because it works, really. We'll do you to there, and then we can grab in and bring in the cobble because this is the roof. We definitely need quite a bit more clay though. And we also need to decide what colour we're going to do the roof. Now if we were to come to here and hang on, there's something wrong here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not. Have I gone a wrong distance? Let me just check something. So line down there, space of 3, line down there, space of 3. No, that's fine. That is fine. So why? Intriguing. That is, yeah, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right. It is right. Okay, let me get in and go and check that green clay, see how that's gone. It's still not done. Speed upgrades. Require me to get what we got. Upgrade base is weighted pressure plates in the old thingy. Okay, let's go and do those. Clear. Yes, clear is colour. It's a lack of colour. Oh, it's all of the colours depending on whether you're talking about light or paint. Right, let me get rid of some of that. We need to get weighted pressure plates. I'm going to do 7. There is no particularly good reason for 7. I just want to do 7. And we'll go and just, while we're here, and I can never remember with these chickens are tricksy little buggers. So I'm going to take that and that. So I can never remember which way around this one goes. And let's see if these vanilla chickens have grown up, shall we? Okay, Mr. Vanilla Chicken, who's laid a whole egg so far. There we go. We've got a smart chicken. Okay, we'll grab you and we're going to stick you up here next to him, and hopefully you will breed based off of this lot. Right, so that's that. Now the other chicken that is useful, I don't know whether I've got, in fact I know I haven't got the means for making this one. Although I am only really shy a couple of buckets of milk, I think. Hang on. Cakey. 3 buckets of milk. Alright, we need to go and find 3 cows. Where are you? Here, Vanilla Moo cows. I know you're about somewhere because I haven't killed you all. Oh, do. Yep. That's your... Oh, God. There's lovely. Got that. Right, what else do we need for cake? An egg and some sugar. Anybody see sugar? I'm not sure whether I've got sugar cane, but I mean, there's got to be some around somewhere, hasn't they, really? Oh, they've grown in. That's nice. The chisels and bits add-ons to stop them spreading have worked. Oh, that's good. I had no doubts they would, but you know. Okay, so I need 3 wheat. 3 wheat. 1, 2, 3. 3 wheat. Let me just get the indexer, shall we? And we'll go for sugar cane. Get me 2. And then there probably won't be any eggs in there, will they? No. But I know where the eggs are. They're in the fridge. Where else would you keep an egg? And armed with all of that, we should be good to make a cakey. Damn it. We'll throw that on the ground, shall we, first? 1 crafting step. All it took. 1 crafting step. Cake and wheat. And we'll get that. TNT block, we say, yeah? Let's go and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can't remember what happens with the TNT block, so I'm going to play a little bit cautious. I'm sure you will. Chicken nosto, there we go. We'll have you in, well, you can go there for now. Finally, just because TNT, we'll head away from the base a little bit, and we shall. Oh, you're all right. You're the fun way chicken, aren't you? Yeah, I remember him now. The chickens are, there's some bizarre chickens, but okay, I'm actually now full. Oh, we need more chicken space. How are you doing? You've not done anything yet. You have done a 999 smart chicken. Now, oh bugger, baggeration. Oh, ender pearls. They didn't go in. Okay. Let me go and make sure that those are put away. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea to do. Oh, I see what's going on. $256 ender pearls enough? I honestly think it probably is. Because, you know, I can't think of any occasion where I would want to use more things. We need 7 redstone blocks. And what we were doing for the speed upgrade, I'm getting completely distracted again. I've got the cows, and yeah, so we should be all right with the cow. With that, I think. What was I making? Speed upgrade. That was right. Speed upgrade, and we needed gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Lovely. Let's go and make some speedy upgrades. I'm quite looking forward to starting to decorate this area in the purple ninja pig. Of course. Oh, hang on. Have I not got a piece of red? And that's why many creatures eat their young. I'm not advocating eating people's young, by the way, just so we're certain on that one. Right, yeah, let me behave. You are doing your thing. You've got plenty of that going on. I wanted this thing. Off you go. That's going to take a while, so we'll let that do its thing. Grab some clay. I've just got visions now of some kids screaming the lungs off and Potter spraying the hell out of them. Oh dear. Right, what was I doing? I was making more of this stuff, wasn't I? I think next between streams. Is that Washington DC or Washington, Oregon, or state even? I can't keep up with these American places. They keep changing the rules just for the hell of it. Actually, let's put the door there. So I've only ever been out to America once, and I went to Oregon, Medford, actually, Oregon. Just a guy I was doing some of the freelance writing with for the Dungeons and Dragons rule supplements, lived out there, and we were, you know, obviously friendly. Have I heard of Mick Dodge? I haven't, no. I'm not sure why I would have done. Alright, that'll do there, that will go there, that's all good. And we shall just put a little bit of you down there, just to spread that about. Right. Now obviously we need a roof. Well, that's easy, that's easy peasy work. Although I will probably do the same as we've done on the other ones and extend. I'm being very careful not to get a Ninja Pig face on this one. All right, I'm guessing he's famous for something. Yeah, I was very, how do I put it? I was very, I suppose I was disappointed with America, to be honest. I found it probably one of the foreignest countries I've ever been to. And I've been to some pretty foreign countries before. And yeah, it was very, very odd. I mean, the people were fine, and the presence of all those guns was a little bit disturbing, to say the least. It's funny, but as Brits, us British are not used to guns. We don't like them. Although I'm fascinated, I do like them. Right, that. Users grade power, okay. Mystic 4 in there. Seems to be going okay. Alright, so that's doing that. I think we'll just stick those down in there for now. Power drain 3, yeah, that's fine. Right, now I noticed something in the ender chest, Potter, and I didn't know whether they were there intentionally or not, whether you just dumped them. There's 15 garden cloches and some epic bacon. Was that meant for little me? I have got some cloches. There we go. Okay, where are we? Thank you very much. And we shall. Oh, look at this. This is gonna be a feast after living on fried eggs. Right. So the garden cloches are going to go in here. And my thoughts were fairly simple, that we would run them. Let me go down this end. I think those should cover the floor nicely. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then we'll 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, we need to get water into them, don't we, though? Which means I've got to go back to bloody immersive engineering pumps again. That's fine. We'll do that and that one for now. I'm going to make the rest. They're not that expensive, but they are things. So they need water, they need dirt. So obviously you whack a bit of dirt in each one. You can put for other various bits and pieces in. So if you want to do cactus, for example, you'd put sand in there and so on and so forth, which I may do. I may get. I don't think we got snad, have we? Oh, we do have snad. Okay, I might get some snad as well. Do we? I thought they hadn't put the aqueous. Oh, they have. I thought that hadn't made it back in. I know there's things in fluid duct. Hardened signal plated. Oh, hang on. All right, let's go. Oh, right, what do we need? We need a device. Wow, there's a thing called the device frame now. Not a machine frame. It's a device frame. Okay. Right, what do we need? We need one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. We need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need some glass. We need copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Glass, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tin gears are tin around iron. Alright, let's start assembling, shall we? Couple of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one of those. Let's try doing that properly now, shall we? Much better. Okay, that is copper ingots. That's one of those. Take that out. For some reason it took that in. Aqueous accumulator. Alright, we got you going. And then we want, what shall we go with? Signalum plated impulse. Not necessary. We don't need you. Impulse item duct, no. Item duct, no. Fluid duct. Super laminar. Ooh. Yeah, we're not going to go there. Hardened. That. Signalum plated. That's electrum and signalum. We can do that. So we'll make those, which are invar and lead. Lead, yes. Give me 10 of those, and then invar. If I can find you. There we go. Give me a bit more of that. Actually 3, 6, 9, 12. Let me do 12. So 24 and 12. There is a reason. It's not a particularly good one, but there's a reason. So we got the hardened fluid ducts, and then we can go and get the, what did we say it was? Electrum and signalum. So divided by 3, 24. You know what? No. It's 24 of each. Signalum. Electrum? No. Nickel? No. Damn it. Right, I need a... blah blah blah. We need one of those because you are now full. I need to check most of these actually because... yeah, they're not full yet. Okay. What did I want? Invar, didn't I? Aluminium, lead, electrum, bronze, invar, top one. Yeah, 24 of those. Hardened fluid duct, electrum and signalum. Why did I get invar? Electrum. Because I didn't read it, that's obviously why. Electrum and signalum. Bang. There we go. And then we got you. Now, if this works the same as before... I'm assuming it works the same. I'm going to assume it works the same as before. I can't think of any reason why it wouldn't. It just needs some water either side of it and then pushes the water out. Let's get down into here and find out, shall we? Two, three, 1, 2, 3, and then here. Yep. Oh no. Oh right, yeah. Right, and then we're going to come this way. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and like that. Now I don't want to bring these all the way to the end, so I think here would be more than adequate. And there. And then we'll do the same over here. And they are all nicely connecting up to this. Oh crap, I'm going to get myself stuck if I'm not careful. And then same down here. Water all around or just the two? I mean, I know how it used to be. It was a case of, in fact, well, let's do this. Right, where's my marker blocks? Then there and there. Yeah, that's. Well, it doesn't matter. I can. I'm a bat. I can survive underwater a little bit. So our output is the top. That can go off, and obviously it generates water steadily off its own back. Now I'm wondering whether we would be better off surrounding it on 4 sides, whether that would improve its rates. It never used to, but just because something doesn't work is not a reason to think it might not work better, might not work that way now, is it? Get me a chisel that into those marker blocks again, and yeah, that will go there. So then we can get our filling up, and then we're going to basically jump down there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there is a very minor problem I've just noticed there, and that is that we forgot to they're filling up. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I forgot to do the thingy. Right, there we go. And so these should all, well, you're not yet. I'm guessing it's going to work on, oops, going there, then there. Hasn't worked its way down the pipe this way yet. Oh, alright. Nope, it was just not connected. Perfect, so these have got water. The only thing we're missing now is power. So what I think we will do, yeah, Let us let me just stop. I've just managed to hit the wrong key and I've started recording as well as streaming, which would have been embarrassing. Well, not embarrassing, but there you go. Okay, so let's have a look at thermal, because what I need is, I think another energy cell will do the trick nicely. Lead gear, lead round iron. There. Okay. Iron and glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was the general, energy cell frame. 2 more lead, block of redstone, and an electrum, and 2 of those. So the electrum was that one. Need 11 redstone. Two more lead. 12 redstone. Yeah, maths, not my strong point. Let me get that in there. There's another thing, one of those. We need a connector, and we need this lot. And what we're going to do now is going to try and bring an X-net power connection through to a battery. I'm not a bat. At the back here. So if I'm aiming to get to here, new temp, save, options, show me the beacon. Why can I not see the beacon? It's here. Alright, and our power setting is back here. So if we I come back, where are we? That was minus 353, 1372. Let's head for 1372. Hup, hup, hup. Ah, come on. Hup, 1372, and then we can go this way. And eventually we should end up, yeah, we've come out in that wall, but I don't really want to be that far down. Okay, oh god, let me get in there. So if I come back here and go there we go. Here we go. You see, you find it if you look. A lot easier as a bat, has to be said. I will be honest, I haven't got a clue. However, I may need... Oh, okay, I didn't need to go there then. Let's oh, let's eat. Epic bacon. For the win. That was lovely. You can't beat a nicely prepared bacon, especially when it's been dyed all the colours of the rainbow. Okay, so I'm just going to basically use as much of this. That's actually good. So, yep, that can come around there. And then we shall come out here. I really should just get that on the bar, shouldn't I? I'll put that back in later. All the way down and then this way. More connectors. Not more connectors, more. That's a fair amount of mobs down there actually. Right, we need more Ethernet cable, which is pretty cheap, so that's always a plus. I must admit I am very getting into Ethernet. And I can see a lot of practical applications for this. Redstone, gold nuggets and string. Okay. Redstone and gold nuggets and string, and make me okay, you're going to be like that, are we? That will do us. We can throw a whole bunch of that away again. More than enough Ethernet cable, but yeah, it's a surprisingly powerful mod. Well, it's not surprisingly powerful, it is just powerful. There's nothing really surprising about it. It's a pretty good mod, I have to say. Right, now I want to bring you, and I want to put this power in the wall up here. Like so. So we'll get our battery, we'll be able to see exactly how that is going. So it's going to input there. Let's have a look. We want to input from the back and output on the top. I think that's the right way around. We'll put our Ethernet connector in. You are greenhouse power, and we shall bring you over and down like that. Now obviously that is not doing anything right now because we've not told it what to do. We've not programmed the network. But if we now go into this one and we go create an insert, we should probably, hopefully, all things being equal, be seeing that thing charging up. No? Got it the wrong way around. Alright, so that's going up pretty fast, 1000 RF per tick, probably. So that'll fill, the other one will empty and then fill up from its own reservoir, which is fine. And then what we're going to have here and here. Right, first things first, have we got in thermal, have we got the facades in this one? Because if we haven't, we need to design things a little bit better. Facades, if I were a thermal foundation cover or facade. Well, there's only those in facades. I think those are brilliant, but that's not what we're after right now. Stone cover. So we use a structural duct and whatever. Alright. Let's give it a try then. And we'll find out about the flux ducts, whether things. So let's have a look at the ducting. Duct. Leadstone is $1,000 effort tick. 4,000. I honestly think that's going to be more than adequate. Redstone, lead and glass. How many do you make? You make 6. Yeah, we'll do 16's worth then. So 16, and we need 32. Well, let's grab some lead and then grab some redstone. Oh, bum. And whole load of those. We can put a whole load of stuff away. Grab those, put a whole load of stuff away. Right, let's see whether they light up. And so what we're going to do, we're going to bring you out of here, and that is going to power these up, and then we'll do the same across here. And we'll bring these are going to come out all the way to there. And then we'll do the same across here. And that should have all of those. There is a visual thing with, I noticed with these cloches, that they don't show you their charge until you go in and out of them. Alright, well that's all nice. They have got an internal inventory. Let me, I just want to go and try something. First things first, get a couple of snad, and we'll take a couple of sand as well. That's the one we really want. Now, I know I could go back, I could request a sugarcane, I could do many things to get these sugar canes, but I know there's got to be one somewhere. Now the thing that's more tricky or more tricksy is the cactus, but we don't need cactus green actually, so yeah, that's fine, we'll live. So let us get, let's go over to this fella here and try a snad. Don't know whether that's doing anything or not. Certainly there's no animation of particles from the top there. Now there is. Oh wow, look at that go. That is just brilliant animation, I love it. And bang, 2. Right. So snad bad. It's supposed to work, the interactions are supposed to work with most things, but there you go. You can't have everything. We've got that, we've got you. So what do I need? I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more clutches. Okay, let's get those done. Okay, so clutchy clutch. We need lanterns, that's glowstone. Bang, and glass sheet. So you're going to need 12 of those. Oh, God. Oh, well, I'm going to need more than 16, I should say. Iron sheets. If I want, what did I say? 10? I can't remember how many I wanted now. I'm sure it was 10. So we're going to need, let's just make, they make 3, so I need 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be more than enough. Have I got the hammer about? No, of course I haven't. Because it's in here. And then we can go in here and we can go bang, bang, bang. I don't think any of that's going to go in there, so we'll just dump those in there for now. We've got those. Then we need 20 of glass. With 10 of those. Oh, treated wood. Damn it. I'm not sure. I think I've got some, but maybe I haven't. Yeah, we've got treated wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bang. And then finally 10 of those. So that's crafting. All right, and ten of those. Bang. What am I missing? Did I only make 8? Must have done. And that lot can go away, and we'll double back that, and we can stick all of this away. Is that a yup to my did I only make 8? Oh, hang on. Bat mode makes life much easier. Now there is a very real possibility that I do not have the power infrastructure to run all these cloches at this stage. But we'll live. That's going down and doing its thing. That's doing its thing. So what do we want to do in here? Well, I need I need more green clay actually, don't I? I've got a little bit, but let's go and get some more green clay. That should be cooked by now. It is. Excellent. How are you doing, by the way? You're climbing. You're empty. That's going down. I definitely think I'm going to need to improve my power production, but yeah, not a biggie. Right. What was I doing? I was going to make green clay. Let me just not go mad on this one. Actually, no, let's go mad. It doesn't matter. It's only clay. Right, I wanted to have a look at the structure pipe. which is lead and lead ingots. So if I do 2 of those, that gives me 18. So if I take 9 of those, that will do the trick, won't it? Okay, and we'll read it next time. Okay, let's try that again with the correct ingredients. And then if I take, that gives me 12 of those. We'll keep all of those structure pipes for a second. Oh, did I really want them in green though? Possibly a little bit much, isn't it? Let's have a look. Well, that's okay. We can make more of these. This is not an issue. What I'm going to do, I think, here, I know it's a bit wasteful, but it's certainly going to lose the energy and the water in them. But I think what we need to do is, do I want them in this colour? First question, the big question. I think we should go for a different colour clay for the ceiling. He says after dyeing all that clay green. That can go in there. What we got? White. There we go. We're going with white. No reason, just white. They'll not be visible this anyway, so I actually do want those green covers. Oh well, doesn't matter. Get rid of you. So we can jump. Oh, bugger. Didn't really want to do that, but it doesn't really matter. So we'll drop those in there. And then we're going to, if I can, before I have to take these ones out, I'll drop these ones in here. And the same over here. And what do we need? 5 more. So we'll do that. You can just go there, I don't really need you. And then we'll do a couple of those. And again, this is probably not necessary, just me being paranoid about this kind of thing actually. So that's going down at a fair old rate of knots. I don't know. So it's almost like it's not going up. Alright, well, I need to stick these back in. It's going to go down even more. Because they are... Why are you... If I drop you to 500 RF per tick out... Will that help? I mean, this shouldn't be generally using that much. I mean, it's almost done as well. Alright, let me... so we need more white clay for the ceiling. We also need some illumination. We need to clear my inventory just a tad. Let me just stick some of that lot away. And we'll keep that away as well, actually. Oh, and that, and that, and that. Right, what was I doing? I was going to tidy up a little bit. I was going to give my green clay a home. I was going to grab a couple of stacks of that. And what are we like for lamps? If we haven't got them, I'll make them. I don't really want to use redstone if I can avoid it. Glowstone, palace crystals, floral white powder and black quartz. Okay. How many does that make? 6. Let's make 2 lots then. I think that's fine. Now I've got the glowstone. So I put it in here. What about, oh, black quartz and some bone meal. That should do us. We just need to go and energize this stuff, and we'll get something that looks hopefully reasonable. Thank you. And we can come over to you and go palace crystals. I didn't bring enough glowstone, did I? After all that. And black quartz. That's all right. I only need. Luckily, it's just another crafting bench, so I just need to go and grab the glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no. Let's go in here. Oh, I forgot it was in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I always forget. Always forget. Yeah, well spotted. And we shall pop these in. And then we'll take those, and I think we can go maybe 1 there. And then let's come all the way across here. Still need a floor, of course, but right, this is where it gets a little bit tricksy, because we've got, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that one out and that one out, and I'm going to place that, oops, that there and there, and we'll do 1 and 1. Oops, that's not what I wanted. So that's lit. And then we can do the same at this side. You are charging. That's good. It's very good. And then we're going to do 1 and 1. And that, and that. And I think we can safely say that that is a roof on the hydroponics bay. Nothing else, you've got no floor or anything, but it is a roof. Right, I need the green clay because I need to finish this off. Get there eventually. As for the floor, it doesn't seem appropriate to me to have, maybe I should get dirt as well while I'm doing it. So in a normal greenhouse, my typical go-to floor would have been dirt, because you know it's a greenhouse. And you know it's all to do with growing stuff and things like that. However, actually no, that's wrong. However, this is no ordinary greenhouse. This is a hydroponics facility. There's no, you know, there's a little bit of light coming in through the window, but for the most part, it's all mechanical. It's technological greenhouse, and with that in mind, it doesn't really want to be a dirt. It needs to be a nice sterile floor. So I am thinking factory blocks. Green wood planks would, again, that would be somewhat, to me, again, there's no right or wrong here, but in my own mindset, that would be oh, come here, you swine. Thank you. That would be a thingy, not factory blocks anyway, it's laboratory blocks, not lab. These ones, quartz and stone. Okay, couple of things of those, and where's my quartz? Now this has got a really nice sterile floor texture, and thankfully they never changed it, which is huge for me, because I swear blind they were going out of the way just to piss me off with all the other changes. Let me come back out and get myself in as this mode, and we'll grab out the floor. Once we've got the floor out, we can replace it with something a little bit more fetching. Oh, we also need, while I remember, we need to remove that and turn waypoint beacons off. Right, where are we? Okay, so we're going to grab you, and we are going to turn you into those, and we're going to grab the bulk of these, and they're going to be those as well, and then we're going to grab those, and those are going to be those mismatch tiles. And I forgot that I'm not a bat. And just leave a scattering of these blocks so we can come back here and go and just throw in these slightly mismatched tiles, and I think that should work nicely. Where's my other stack? Okay, and I just need to chisel these ones to that, and we're good. Looking nice. I'm happy with that. Windows, doors, and more green clay as well. Okay, what colour windows as well, for that matter. Let me just get back into bat form, quickly get up and put these, and let's turn those into I don't like keeping chiseled blocks in their chiseled form because they just clutter your inventory up. Just personal bugbear. And you can go in there, that can go in there, along, oh, that needs to go away, that can go away, we don't really need you. And the food can go in the kitchen. What did I need? A couple of those. I need some doors. Let's have a look what we got in the way of doors. Ooh, vault door. I bet you can't put that onto anything other than multi-storage though. I'd be tempted to find out. You know, it really is very cheap. However, we're not here to do that. We're here to go with jungle. I mean, most people very rarely use jungle wood for anything. It's a very neglected wood. And then glass. So if I wanted to do 8, what colour? Let's try that. It's going to look very vivid, but that'll probably do the trick. Oh, I'll need more. I will need more. Okay, well, let's have a look. That is definitely bright. Thank you. Okay, and yeah, we'll need more to just finish off around the rim here. Just a handful. We can pop the doors here, like so, and we'll pop that there and there. Oh, this is all very good, but of course we're almost full. In fact, this will be full once we're done. It's not as fast as it does. It's shame. I want to use its door. Now, what happens when this gets to full growth and it can't grow anymore? Is it using? No, it stopped. That's interesting. However, still not what we wanted, so I need a little bit more of that lime green clay, and I need to think about a harvesting mechanism for the crops, and they need to come into the ender-linked bag AAA. This one needs to go into a triple purple ender chest once we're done. Well, actually 2 of them. Right, what am I doing? I wanted a little bit more lime green. Just a little bit, I said. 1, 2. Yep. Now the other thing I want is we're going immersive. Conveyor belts. We're going to want those. We're going to want those. Yeah, I think so. Do I want to do those? Not really. Those will be more than adequate. So leather, iron and redstone. And leather. Thankfully we have a chicken that lays that. There we go. And let us get those done. Okay, and then we need that, so we're going to need iron trapdoors, 2 of. Two, three, or 4. I actually think 4. I'm gonna go a little bit mad with the ender chest, I'm afraid, but there you go. I just made up. Oh, man. All right, let's try that again. 6, 18, 24. Either I'm, yeah, I've just basically forgotten completely how to make iron trapdoors. I very rarely make them, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that wants to go beneath. Da da da. Right, ender chests. Curtains on the back wall. This is something new. Tough fabric and aluminium gives me 3. Did I make some of those? Actually, if I did, I don't remember what I did with them. But I was right. No. No. We got some of that. Well, I just need all of that really. Okay, so we're using you to make that with a stick, and I need 6, don't I? Probably. Mod pack overload. That's always the problem. Oh man. Hopefully this has managed to keep most of its coolness. Alright. It's not a problem because we happen to have a hemp farm outside. So we'll just go and make sure we have got enough. By grabbing them. Lovely. That's 63. That should hopefully be enough. Bang and bang. Hang on, let's take 2 out. So I only need 6. So here's a question. So they're not going into a draw controller because obviously I haven't got a draw down there. But if I were to do the ender chest behind that wall, would it push into those? What did we need for the curtain anyway, apart from those? Aluminium rods, okay. That should be more than enough, I think. Yeah, this might actually, I've got an idea. I have got an idea. Let me go have a look. So if I wanted to make the ender chest anyway, let's just go with the ender chest theory at the moment. And let's get my caps lock off. Obsidian, blaze rods, pearl and bucket. That's a tank. And chest. Purple. And a bag. Leather and eyes of ender. Okay. Grab a wee bit of that, go and do some of that, make some of that, do that, go 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, make those up, and then we're going to go in and make the ender chest in purple. So we need some obsidian and blaze rods. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yep, we're there, and then we need 6, and then purple wool. Purple dye, too much, wrong colour, and let's just get this done. 1 and 2. All right. Go through the curtain behind the wall, then drop the into the ender chest and push into a trash can. I'm not sure why I need a trash can. We'll see what they kick out. But there we go. Right, let me drop that. Let me go and put that lot away. We've got all of those. Steel scaffold. Just that one. Let me grab there. That's steel. Grab a stack of that. Three, 4, 5, 6 of those maybe. $36, might be enough. We'll take them with us. And then we can get, let's go into here. See, Potter. Okay, so we're going to come through here. That's our first thing. So we're all right here because we're going underneath this. May need to put a thing over that, however. Let me get these down. That's going to go, yeah, I think we'll. Right, have I got any on me? Of course I haven't. We'll ditch this quickly. Dispense this to where it needs to be. Okay. Later. And right, where are we? We are going to we'll dump that and that. We've got you. I would like the cover if those are in here. There we go. Grab them all. They're going to be a bit harder because it's going to be the wall colour and not the floor colour, but that's fine. I'll live with that. Right, so that can come in here. We're going to come over that, and then this is going to have a cover just on the top of it with that, and then here we will have an ender chest. The ender chest will have Now, here's a question, and I don't know the answer. I don't really want you sideways on. Does it matter? The question here is, does it actually matter that we cannot get right, let's see. If I go and throw one of those in, it should have gone into here. It hasn't. So where the hell has it gone? It's there. Oh, of course, they are not private, are they? Is it diamond? Diamonds. Diamonds for a private. Yeah, I could do that as well. Oh, bugger, what's going on here? Yeah, the chest is set to private, so they're not going into the same chest system. And if I recall correctly, you just use a diamond on them. Although, yeah, I thought it was. Strange, because it's a completely different mod. This, you know, is not the standard ender chest mod, but let me do that in sideways then. We shall place you down sideways as suggested. We shall get a ender chest thing on there, and then right, that's the linked. Okay. I need to block that off, and then we can go and get that on, and then we can test it by throwing a bit of scaffold. Which went in. Excellent. And then it's just a matter of bringing these together. And where's my curtains? How do these work? That is not what I wanted to happen. You are being a pain in the bum, aren't you? So it's immersive. So will it rotate? No. What is going on here then? Yeah, I think you're probably right. Don't like it. It really does not like that. And I don't know why. So it goes there. But then how does it get through? It's not allowing me to place those in there. It would, but it definitely seems to be the case. Unless you have to do it. The only thing I can think of is if you do them on, oh crap, something like this. No, it makes no sense whatsoever then, does it? Well, it probably makes perfect sense. Right, so what we need to do then is, I think, is take out that, and that, replace them with that, so at least this is hidden. I actually quite liked that in the roll anyway. And then we'll just put that down there. So yeah, very odd. Don't know if I'm missing a trick here. I haven't got my immersive engineering manual on me, have I? Most likely not. Doesn't matter. We'll work around it. We do need to, therefore, I think, grab a little bit more green clay. To take out that one, and that one. That can go there. We can place our ender chest in, and we can diamond link it. Then we can grab you, and that can come all the way around here and here. We can take one of those and one of those, and that will all be happy. Take one of those, and that will go on there. No, we probably should go and get 3 more green clay. Get this done. Once I'm happy, once this is done, I'll be happy, and we can move on to some other projects. Well, other things. I want to do some bees, and I want to try and do something. I'm going to be doing this in Sid's Modded Life anyway, but it's Sid's Modded Life doesn't have Gendustry, and this mod pack does have Gendustry, so we will be kind of comparing a little bit, you know, the ins and outs of what you can and can't do with Gendustry compared to vanilla bees. And I've seen a few posts recently actually complaining about the slowness of bees in I can't remember the mod now, age of something or other. It was Rorax was actually was commenting on how slow they are. And I'll be honest, I have not. Oh, hang on, didn't want that. Wanted that. I've not experienced. I mean, bees has always been a slow thing. Oh, there we go. It's off. Bees has always been a slow affair. We'll fix that in a moment. There we go. And right, so you are happy. You're doing your thing. I've got no doubt in my mind that we've now got a whole load of stuff in here. Right, so what we need to do, is not hit doors with hammers. We need to get all of the crops from here and put one of each in the system. Because why not? I'll get those three in a moment. Right, let me... So we're going to put... I think hemp fibre is something we probably want a reasonable amount of. Potatoes, not desperate for... hemp seeds. You can squash those, can't you? Let me just put those into there. And seeds can go in there. We'll get those voided. Let me go and get you emptied. Put that and that away, and that piece of useless rubbish. Well, it's not useless, I just don't know how it works, which makes it somewhat useless. Right, we need that. So that should be good. I'm going to take that out as well and just do that with it. We'll get the rice, flax, and that lot just needs hoeing again. Right, so that's the crops we've got. Let me just come over there. So we want that. Let me get the rice seeds can go in there, and the flax seeds can go in there. So we'll have wheat. Oh, and the coffee seeds. So we've got that, and that. We're going to have a spud and industrial hemp. The rest of this goes in the kitchen because it's food, although there will be ultimately a place for it. Yeah, we'll run it. It doesn't really matter. It's only going to go into the void. Actually, no, we will not put flax in. You've got a good point, and it is draining juice. Did I? You know what I didn't do, and that was I didn't bring any dirt. Okay. Of course, there's no bloody dirt. When faced with a choice of flying back and grabbing some dirt, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or that, we will do that. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Industrial hemp, wheat, rice, and coffee. Oh, potatoes. You know what? I'm not desperate. I'm not that desperate for spuds at the moment, so we'll just leave these going, I think, now. Overpowered. Definitely the cloches. Definitely overpowered, but we really need to move into the crops, proper crops. You know, the crops with the crop. Oh, you know what I mean. We ought to go and check on our chickens as well. How are you doing, Funway Chick? You got me some fireworks. You've got me a smart chicken. That was what I was after, the 999 version, so we can raise him into a 10-10-10 version. So we can pick you up and have that. And then we can take Chicken Nosto and we can put him over here, where he can get a proper thing going on. We'll take his Chicken Nosto in the fun way. We'll have a cake. We'll always eat cake. And then we'll do the fun way later. So I think we're probably at about a good point of wrapping up. Got what I wanted to do. I can try. Just bear with me a second while I finish doing this. Hey. No. Okay, what's going on? What have I got there? That's that. God only knows where that went. Alright, everything's all screwed up there. Doesn't matter. Did that just go straight through the bloody roof or something? No. I don't know. How are your fireworks like anyway? Useless, that's what they are. Well, unless we had Elytra, but we're in 1:11. Right, let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of the Funway chicken. And let me get rid of the Chicken Nosto. Keep the eggs. So all I've got in the I've got or rather I had. Oh yeah, I took it out, didn't I? Why did I take it out? It wasn't working, was it? Let me just see. There we go. So I came from here and I had whatever cable, if I can find it. Oh, it's there. And I basically went from here down. I need to fill in. Don't leave gaps behind myself. It doesn't show all the things, but it is actually showing some of the stuff now, I think. Maybe it does. Maybe it is working. Maybe I was just misreading it. That won't work. So what's the trick? Do I need a separate connection? I mean, I can do a separate connection. We can come around like that. Control a slave. Yeah, but I want it to do both. I don't want it to do one or the other. I want both on the same system. I know that sounds greedy, but that's because I am. I'll just leave that. I'll leave it for a second anyway. I can come back to it. It's not really bothering me that much, but I'll have to have a look at it. It's not a mod I'm overly familiar with, so you know, like so many mods these days. Actually, they keep changing them. However, I just need to go and put this block back in before I forget it. I need to actually put some doors in here as well, don't I? Okay, there you go, done. How's that doing for juice now? It is starting to actually fill up here as well. And that isn't doing too badly either. Right, so yeah, okay. I think I follow you. I'll have an experiment with it, and we'll see where we go. But I'm starting to get there. This field here, I think I will relocate somewhere down the hill, and just use it for the Inferium, which obviously we can do. I think we got a reasonable amount of that kicking around already, but if not, I know where to find it. Yeah, I've got 210, so a reasonably reasonable amount. Yeah, then the drawers. All right, we'll have to have a look at that anyway. But on that note, I think we're going to call it an evening, because I've got work in the morning, another game of badminton, and lots of things to run around with doing. But I'm starting to be happy with the way. Well, I'm happy with the way this is looking. Period. It's not like I'm starting to. I'm starting to think it's getting there. We've got some interesting stuff going on. I think we'll probably want to look at improving our power situation. I don't know whether. Oh, you are milkable again. I don't know what the cooldown is on these things either. It's seems to be not that long. But there you go. We'll get this done right this time. And have done that. There's got to be a way things, but right. Okay, I will have a look at that, and but until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and yeah, I will see you soon, and bye for now.